Welcome to week 12. Yeah, I think it's week 12. That means we're not too far from the end. Let's finish strong. This week, we will jump into interviews. So let's just kind of look at what all is going on. First of all, you have Coursera going in the background. We need to make sure that we buckle down on that, set aside some time every single day, especially since we're not meeting this week. You can work on your own and make sure that you are trying to meet some of those deadlines. Set your own soft deadlines. That way, the real deadlines aren't so hard when they get here. The other thing is, we're beginning our writing process of our lit review. There are plenty of examples online. If you need help directly from me, please set up an appointment and come by, or you can come out during that class time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just let me know, give me a heads up. The other thing is our big interview. And so that was primarily what this video is going to be about, is kind of how that big interview is supposed to roll out. I'm going to share with you some screenshots and kind of walk you through that process. You need to go through your USM email and possibly clear career services, but I'll have all that linked and you'll get an email individually sent to you. So without any delays, let's take a peek at what it actually looks like. We should get an email here, and the email is going to look like this. Let's close this out. So you're going to get an email. It's going to tell you all this, but it's also going to tell you specifically you need to respond to this email with a specific date and time you will conduct your interview. The deadline on this is midnight at 11 or 11:59 on Friday night. So you need to make sure that you are setting some time before that, that you can do this interview. It needs to be a quiet space. You need to be dressed appropriately. All the things. Treat it like a real interview that you're going to have. I would say a Zoom interview if that makes it make more sense. But you need to respond to me with that exact time. If some complication comes up, you need to communicate that. So, anyways, let's click on this and let's go through what we get here. So once we click on this, we're going to see that the interview comes up, and this is just called Gleason Test Interview, and it tells me what's going on here. Now you're going to have 3 attempts at this email, this answering this prompt. So if you don't like the recording the first time, you can redo it, resubmit it, but you have to save the recording. So anyways, the way that'll work is you click on this, it'll play the question, and the question's up here. But also you'll need to give it access to your camera so that you can record this. It doesn't have access to my camera right now because my camera is activated for you on this. But anyways, with that said, you just play this.
How do you ensure your curriculum aligns with education?
Okay, so you have a person ask you a question, and then you just click over here, record your response. The things it's going to look for, I'm just giving you heads up. It's going to look for how much eye contact you make with the camera. It's going to look for filler words. It's going to look for how much you're looking off to the side for notes or anything like that. So it's going to, if you aren't engaged with it, it's going to recognize that. After end, the way it looks like for me, once you get to the very end, you submit all these. There's the submit button here, but you fulfill the assignment. Once you fulfill the assignment, you need to go over to the assignments tab and the reflection and write your reflection. You submitting your reflection signifies to me that you have done the interview. Make sense? So don't wait till 11:59 on Friday night. So you signifying that you're done with the interview is the submission of your reflection. Once your reflection is in, I'll go then to big interview and I'll grade your interview. Now I'm going to have assistance in grading your interview because it's going to count, the times you break eye contact or things like that. And that obviously that's not going to be a huge factor. It's like a human interaction is what we're looking for. we just want to make sure that you're not reading a script. I mean, just being real. Okay, so with that said, I'll grade your interview. I'll also attach to the assignment the rubric so that you can kind of see what we're looking for. And with that said, you'll see your grade from the interview, and you'll get a grade for the reflection as well. So I hope this helps, and I am excited to see what you come up with your interviews. Remember, you can do multiple takes on this, up to 3. But once you complete that third take, it's not going to let you re-record anymore. So just make sure that you got it right. But with that being said, uh, if you need anything, when you need anything, I'm here. We are writing intensive this week, Coursera, and big interview. So plenty on our plate, plenty of things going on. When you need assistance, please reach out to me. All right. Have a good week.